Hello, welcome. My name is Miriam. I'm a family therapist, and I'm going to talk here about how to help children when they're angry. How can we help them calm down and deal with their feelings in a way that's constructive? And this is a question that I get asked in my clinic quite a lot. Obviously, the best thing we could do would be to prevent anger from happening in the first place. If you know that your child's got particular triggers, particular situations when they tend to get angry, there's a lot you can do beforehand to prepare them and to talk to them. But that is not what we're going to concentrate on now. We're going to concentrate on what happens when we get angry, when our children get angry, what are common mistakes that parents make, and what we could do instead. So first, a few words about anger. People and children get angry when they feel they are being treated unfairly, they can't get their own way, somebody is disrespecting them. Anger is a feeling that's necessary, and it is there to help us stand up for ourselves and make sure our needs are being met. Dan Siegel developed a model that shows what happens in the brain when we get angry, and I created this little glove to explain it, and I'm going to do it really shortly here. So we've got a part of our brain that's the thinking brain. It's the outer part of our brain, and it is responsible for our language, for our imagination, for our rational thinking and common sense. And then we've got an alarm system represented in the thumb here that scans the environment to see if anything goes wrong and if our needs are being threatened. And when it feels danger, it flips. And then this part of the brain that works really closely with the alarm gets to be in charge. And that's the feeling, emotional, body response brain. So what happens for a child is, life goes okay and they're hopefully quite calm. And then something happens and they either slowly lose it or they flip straight away. When they're in this state, they're angry, they have got particular hormones that are flowing in their blood, the blood pressure is up, the breathing is shallow, they're ready for a fight. What happens a lot of the times is that when we see them here, sometimes they misbehave, they threaten, they shout, they swear, they throw things, they hit. We get upset too. I explain more about it in a video that I'm going to link to here. But for the purpose of this video, we need to think that the child is here, this brain is in charge, and this brain, the thinking one, is neutralized. And all thinking is very shallow. Children can think, but it's usually a one-word, a short sentence thought, like I hate it, I hate you, revenge, or something like that. There isn't room for them to understand logical and more sophisticated feelings. So this is how anger is, and I'm going to now continue to talk about common mistakes that parents make. And the first one is to just tell your children to calm down. Well, the child's here, and you say, calm down. They have no idea how to do it. They don't know how to do it, and also, a lot of the times when they're here, they don't want to calm down. They feel they're justified, and they want to be angry. So just ordering them to calm down doesn't work. What else lots of parents do is that they start using logic and thinking when this brain isn't really engaged. So they will ask questions like, why are you angry? Now, when a child is really angry, they can't really answer this question. Obviously, if your child can, ask them. But most children, when you ask them why they're angry, at the time that they're angry, they're not going to be able to explain it to you. It's just going to make them even more angry. What else parents do? They threaten consequences. If you continue like this, I'm going to take this away, I'm going to punish you this way and that way. And again, the child at that point, I don't care. They don't care. When they're in this state of mind, they don't care. So all talking really isn't very helpful. The only kind of talking that can help at this state is the one that's offering empathy and sympathy and comfort. So 4 things that can work. The first is offering empathy, like I've said. It's about putting yourself in your child's place, imagining what's upsetting them and just saying it to them in a way that shows that you understand how they feel. So you can say, I can see you're really disappointed that this hasn't happened. I know you really want this, but we can't have it. I know it's really tough for you. That can be really hard. I can see that got on your nerves. I can see this is not really great for you. So words that show that you understand and that you're trying to understand, even if you get it wrong and they're actually angry about something else and your guess wasn't quite right, at least they will see that you're trying. So this talking at this point, at this stage, isn't about offering solutions or advice or asking their opinions or anything like that. It's just about giving them empathy and giving them sympathy. And this is the first thing that really, really, really helps if we can do it. The second way you can help your child is to do some breathing exercises together. When we breathe more slowly, we're telling our body and mind that there's nothing to worry about and that we can calm down. So if you get your child to breathe in more slowly and then out even slower, that is going to calm them down. And if you can do 10 breaths like that, this is great. One of the ways to count 10 breaths is just to trace their fingers like that. So in and out, slowly, slowly in and out. And they can imagine that they smell a flower when they breathe in, and that they blow out candles or they blow out bubbles when they breathe out, because some children aren't very aware of their breathing at all. So this is something that you need to practice at a neutral time, at a quiet time, not at the time that the child is angry. Practice it several times together, do it together, and then it will be available to use when the child needs it, when they're upset. By the way, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Third strategy that's right for lots of children is physical activity, because the body is prepared for activity, it's prepared for a fight. Then if you go for a run, for a walk, jumping on a trampoline, stomping their feet, punching a bag or a pillow, any of these activities really helps. And again, here too, it's best if you do it alongside them. So if you go for a walk together, if you go with them to jump on the trampoline, you don't have to jump exactly with them, but be there with them and take them there rather than send them elsewhere to do it themselves, which they may not do. Fourth strategy is to find a place where your child can calm down by themselves. Some children actually, when they're angry, they just want to be out of everything. They don't want to hear anything. They don't want to be near anyone. They just want to hide somewhere and calm themselves down. And if that is what your child needs, make it easy. Find a place at home, make a designated place for it. You can have a little tent from an old sheet somewhere, or it could be even their bedroom. But that is not a punishment. It's just a way for them to calm themselves down. So I would say talk to your children, see with them what do they prefer. But obviously you can't talk to them when they're angry. You need to talk to them when they are here. And when they're here, you can talk and say, these are the things that help. What shall we do? Let's practice it together. You practice together when they're calm, and then it will be ready for you when they are angry. So when children are angry, the first thing that you want to do is help them calm down. So you do it with empathic words, you do it with deep breathing, you can do it with physical activity, or for other children, you can do it with helping them just take time out and retreat somewhere. And once they're calmer, then you can discuss solutions to any problems that they have, see if there may need to be some consequences to what they've done. They may need to apologize to someone or fix something that maybe they broke. Whatever it is, you want to do it after they calm down. So what I see again and again with parents, teachers, and other professionals I work with, that they come into the situation when the child is angry and they offer reasoning, common sense. They offer strategies that could work very well when the child is calm, but they really backfire when the child is angry. So what you want to do is help your child calm down. And then all the good ideas that you have are going to be useful. So this is it from me. Thank you very much. I hope you liked the content. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.